Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Women versus the Wall. And if you guys are fucking with the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure that you hit that post notification bell icon so that you never miss a single video.
I'll tell my Uber driver if he's down for a quickie. Hey!
Uber for Amber?
Yes.
Alright, come right in. Is that everyone for you, right?
Yeah, just me. I have a question.
So what's up?
Has anybody, ever tipped you in a quickie?
A quickie? What do you mean by that?
Instead of giving you an actual tip, y'all do a quickie?
No, I've never actually done that.
Well, can I be your first?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cancel the ride. Sorry, I'm kind of married. You can get out right here.
Well, she didn't have to know, but...
I'm married, sorry. Bye.
Hey fellas, next time y'all see or hear or know of a chick that wants to talk about men are dogs, men are pigs, men ain't shit, men are hump anything that they see and this and that, y'all show them this clip. I got you.
You look like you can pick me up. I've been staring at you. You look real strong.
I ain't that strong.
If there's anything I've learned in life, it's that there's always a reason to be unhappy. We get the guy, but we don't get the ring. We get the ring, but then we don't have enough money for the house. We get the house, but then we don't have the renovated kitchen. We get the kitchen, but then our neighbors show us their bigger kitchen, so we move to a bigger house with a bigger kitchen. Now we have the bigger kitchen, but we have less time because we're too busy slaving away at jobs we hate to afford the bigger kitchen, so we take time off from work. But then we worry about keeping the kitchen, so we go back to work and then worry about the promotion that someone else got while we were taking time off from work. And then we get the promotion, but then we have even less time to enjoy our freaking kitchen, and I don't know where this kitchen analogy came from. But all of this is just to say that more is not always more, and if you're looking for a reason to feel like you're not enough or you don't have enough, you will always find it. Never forget that there was a version of you in your past who would have been proud to know you're living the life you have now, even if you don't have as much as some random person on the internet or the woman next door who probably never sees her husband anyways because he's too busy working to pay for the kitchen. I hope you remember that there are just as many, if not more, reasons to be happy if you would only stop looking for joy in everyone else's life other than yours. And most of all, I hope you know that you can't hold on to the gift of the present if you're always chasing what the future could hold.
Girls have the sassy list. This is the masculine list part 2. So if you do this, ladies, you're masculine. Girls that have a shoe size 10 or higher, masculine. Driving a manual car, masculine. What are you, Paul Walker? Talking loud in public, masculine. If you have chest tattoos, masculine. Drinking liquor straight out the bottle. What are you, fucking Captain Jack Sparrow? Masculine. If you have hair above your lip, masculine. Why do you have a mustache? If you hawk loogies, masculine. You're a dragon. If you sell drugs, masculine. If you shoot guns or fucking work a security job, you're aggressive, masculine. If you build things, Bob the Builder, masculine. If you open drinks or food with your teeth, masculine. You're a grizzly bear. Settle down. Comment, add to the list. Doesn't make any sense.
My visitations are at a mall that I can't even go to for 3 years because he stole our businesses and had me banned from the mall. The judge knows that I'm going to be homeless in 2 weeks, roughly. Okay, I'm going to be homeless. And I have nowhere to go because they won't give me my money. Nobody will help. I had to do all of this without a lawyer. And I was treated like garbage. Like garbage. The whole fucking time. And now I'm divorced. I'm going to be starving even further. He didn't even have to follow court orders.
I have no sympathy for her only because if it was a guy, no one would give a fuck. Men get screwed every day in family court.
You mean to tell me black women are out here sleeping with black men that they don't respect, they don't listen to, they don't think it's worthy, they don't think it's a manly man? Yet you sleeping with him? He ain't all these things, but you...
Will somebody please in the comment section explain to her that this ain't just a black issue?
You're crazy. You're crazy. Okay, look, I didn't pick me. Okay, I was born with me. You chose me. You're crazy. Why would you choose crazy? I didn't choose crazy. I was born with it.
You see, I never understood why females be saying shit like this, like as if they weren't acting completely normal in the beginning of the relationship. If we knew you were crazy, bitch, we would have left you where the fuck we found you.
So a woman will do something she regrets. She'll go out and get drunk and sleep with a guy. She regrets it because she knows it's wrong. 10 years later, she will tell the world she was abused, she was tricked. Truthfully, it was her own decision. Females demand to be sovereign, to reject the guidance of their fathers, reject the guidance of their partners, reject the guidance of their uncles and the men who love them and care for them. And they want to do anything they want. Yet when they regret regret their own actions, it's always some other man's fault. You can't have both. I believe women are intelligent enough to make their own decisions. But to sit and say we reject all guidance, yet we are easily tricked endlessly, it is a logic fail.
When was the last time that you had a period?
I don't remember.
You don't remember. Okay.
There could be a slight chance I might be pregnant now.
You're fucking right.
Really? And why do you say that?
I've been craving weird things that I'm not
normally craving?
Yeah.
And now you crave it.
Like water.
Well, some of it
I'm
could
craving
be
water.
Yeah.
Bet you ain't pregnant, you're thirsty. You're just thirsty, bitch. Go drink you some water. You'll be alright.
What's the hardest part about dating right now? Everybody hoes. Everybody hoes, including me.
Disgrace! So, I heard you were feeling a little down today, and I have a list of 70 things that can cheer you up. Number 1 is a hug, and the other is 69.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
The vagina is the greatest engine on the whole planet. You can start it with one finger, it's self-lubricating, takes any size piston, and it changes its own oil every 4 weeks.
Allow me to stop you right there. Have you, by any chance ever heard of, I don't know, Google?
My free game of the day is this. If she is watching you struggle, bro, she don't fuck with you. Let me repeat this. If she is able to watch you struggle, bro, she does not fuck with you. A grown-ass woman is going to say, hey, baby, you know what? I see you got a lot on your plate this month. Let me go ahead and chip in. If your wife, if your girlfriend, if your side chick, or whatever it is you call yourself having feelings for, can sit back and watch you always have to go through hell and hot water to figure it out, she does not fuck with you, because guess what? People that love you, people that deal with you, it irritates their soul to watch you struggle. It bothers them. They're not comfortable with seeing you struggle because they have that much love for you. A lot of these women will sit back and know damn right you in way over your head, and instead of offering solutions, she sit back and secretly watches how the fuck you're going to figure it out. That is not a partner. That is not a friend. That is not a homie. That is not a companion. It is none of the above. She is a fucking leech, and she is literally sucking all the life out of you. Then when the funds run out, so will the friendship. I am Truth Hurts.
55?
Come on, man. You got more in you.
56.
Come on. Don't you want me to go to church? Oh, yeah. I'll talk to your heavenly Father. If you gotta go all the way, he's yours too. Let's go then. Prove it. Ask him to give you the strength to beat me. Now. More. Don't give
It is totally acceptable if your wife says she is not in the mood, she has a headache, and then she goes to sleep. The next time y'all hear a strange noise in the middle of the night that needs to be checked out, tell her that you have a headache, you are not in the mood, and then you go back to sleep.
You ever laid into it full throttle from behind and have your thumb plugged in the boost button? Then once you slow down a little, you release the thumb and the turbo blows off and starts leaking a little bit of oil? Undetermined on what to do next, you just keep going, but smell of burnt oil is starting to make your eyes water, and you begin to cough. So you pull over to get a rag to wipe all the oil off the turbski, but the oil is only smearing all over the place, making it a total mess. After getting all the oil cleaned up, you start raw dogging the hell out of it again, but kept your thumb out of the boost hole.
Hi. I'm looking for a white lady that's tattooed and dominant and be willing to put me in a dress and beat the shit out of me.
He needs some milk.
Hey, yo, ain't no way bro just said what bro just said. Somebody get that man some milk. I had to replay that shit like 7 times just to make sure I heard that shit correctly.
Alright, so what's the craziest thing you guys would do for the Dolphins to win a Super Bowl this season?
Oh.
The whole team, baby! Woo!
You only learn lessons the hardest possible way. And here I am, trying my best to convince you to win. I'm not trying to convince you to commit suicide. I'm not trying to convince you to die. I'm not trying to convince you to lose. I'm trying to convince you to do something you should already want to fucking do, which is win. And you still just laid in bed at night after an average day of meager efforts and slept like a fucking baby. You went to bed broke and slept like a fucking baby.
Hey, I'm in the hospital right now, and I'm just kind of let you know that I'm not going to be able to make it into work today. Yeah, they're doing a bunch of tests and sticking a bunch of needles in me and IVs. So, yeah, I'm just not feeling that well, but I'll keep you updated.
I'm going to tell you all a mind trick, and I want you to pay attention because this might be the most important video you ever watch in your life. What I want you to do from now on is try and remember your last thought before you go to sleep. It's going to take a little bit of practice. It's going to take about a week or so. But once you've trained your mind to remember it, you start to remember all of your dreams and all of your thoughts you have when you are asleep. What becomes very interesting from there is you get a lot more control over your subconscious mind and over your dreams. You get the ability to affect your dreams with your mind. You become a lucid dreamer like I am. I have lived an entire life in my subconscious while I was asleep. I have all of the memories of living a life in which I could fly. Some of you will not understand what I'm talking about. Some of you will understand what I'm talking about. But the point is that my mind has two lives in it. I have my conscious life and my unconscious life. I've lived both. I remember them the same. I have trained my mind to do this. This is why I know twice as much as you know. Do you understand?
Watching all the way to the end, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell icon so that you never miss another video.